Welcome to a video about past tense in English. The simple past for a regular verb is very easy to create. You just add the ed ending. I finished my homework sounds like T, finished. We waited for our friends sounded like id, waited. You moved here last year sounds like D, moved. They looked busy. Chuck and Nancy worked hard. So, for every type of subject, I, you, we, he, she, it, it's always just add ed. And the spelling is easy, although the sound might change. But there are many irregular verbs in English as well. You have to memorize these forms. The past of go is went. I went to Tokyo Disneyland once. We were tired after class. We were. Tired here is an adjective. The verb is be. We were. You left. To leave, left. They saw a beautiful waterfall. See, saw. Chuck and Nancy won the game. Win, won. To form a question or to make the negative, use the helping verb do. So make it past tense. It's going to be did. And then whatever the main verb is. I didn't know that. We didn't eat breakfast. You didn't go to the store. Did you buy new glasses? Did they finish their work? They did. So the helping verb is do in past tense. Same for all subjects. Now, what does this mean? Simple past means that you are describing, you're talking about a completed action that happened at a definite time in the past. Often you mention the time, but not always. Here are some examples. She opened the door, turned on the lights, and entered the house. This happened already. It's over. All those actions are in the past. They happened at the same time, in fact. We didn't clean the kitchen yet. So this is something that is not done in the past. Definitely not done in the past. Yesterday, they broke the window and they didn't apologize. Yesterday is the time. So there are many different ways to show it was the past, and some of those sentences are using a time word. Time words can be just one word, like yesterday, they broke the window. It can be in, it can be at. There's a variety of choices here. And on the left side, I have some choices. Before, and then you have to tell me that time. Before we got here, before that, before you spoke. After 12 o'clock, after I moved here. At is used for time. At 10 o'clock, at 11:30. In is often used for larger periods of time, like in June, in spring, in 1985. And then there are a lot of other specific words that mean past. There are two special time words, yet and already. Already and yet. These show that the time was in the past, but they also show your attitude about the action. The word already means it's early. I'm happy. You're already done. We cleaned the bathroom already. That means I did it a little early. I'm doing well. I submitted my quiz already. Well, you're early. Great job. They delivered my package already. It got here so fast. Did you finish the quiz already? Wow, are you done early or not yet? Now, yet means we expected you to do it. Maybe you're a little late. Maybe you're a little slow. We didn't clean the kitchen yet. Okay, well, you need to do it. I didn't write my paragraph yet. Oh, you're late. You better start writing. They didn't talk to me yet, but I expect they're going to, right? I'm waiting for them to talk to you. It's going to happen. Maybe it's a little late. Now, for negatives, does not work very well. Now, for questions, doesn't work very well. So it is possible to say, "What? Didn't you finish the quiz yet?" But this is not really a question I expect an answer to. This is me expressing surprise and maybe disappointment. Like a lot of time words, you can move already to different locations, like this. We already cleaned the bathroom. We cleaned the bathroom already. They mean the same. I submitted my quiz already, or I already submitted my quiz. They mean the same thing. They already delivered my package. Did you finish already? Did you already finish? They mean the same thing. Notice that the time word already needs to be just before the verb if you want to move it inside the sentence, right next to the verb. Otherwise, it can be at the end of the sentence. Yet should always be at the end of the sentence. So if you try to move it, we didn't yet clean the bathroom, does not sound good in American English. I didn't yet write, they didn't yet talk to me, all of those sound bad. Another way to show that time was in the past is with a complex sentence. That's where you join two sentences together with a specific kind of connector. And often it's when. This means these two things both happened in the past and they are not true anymore. I broke my leg when I was 10. Now, with this connector, you can move the dependent clause. You can move it around to the front. When I was 10, I broke my leg. However, there is a comma when the connector is first. You can hear the comma. Let's compare. You dropped this when you left. There's no pause. When you left, you dropped this. You definitely hear a pause for the comma, but the meaning is exactly the same. It doesn't matter if you put the connector first, if you put the connector in the middle, they mean the same thing. For another example, Messi joined Barça when he was just 13. It means exactly the same as if you change the order. But I will hear the comma. When Messi was just 13, he joined Barça. They spoke about climate change when they met the governor means exactly the same as when they met the governor, they spoke about climate change. But you do need that comma and you can hear it. Remember, simple past is only for completed actions. It means it's completed. It's done now. If you say, I lived in LA last year, that action is completed, so you don't live there now. I prepared a salad for dinner. That salad is done. It's completed. You are not working on it. I worked as a nurse for 13 years. I believe you don't work as a nurse now. Now, you might continue and tell me that you work as a nurse again, but that period of time, the 13 years that you were working as a nurse, that period is over. It's stopped. It's complete. So that's simple past for completed actions. Next video, we'll think about past continuous.